The weird format and the weird lighting. I'm trying to do everything that I can so that I can actually upload my videos, because I'm working on a 1 megabit connection, sometimes 500 kilobit. So recording a long HD video takes about 3 days to upload, so it's not my reality at the moment. So anyway, I want to talk to you guys about my intentions, about what I want out of my life and also this YouTube channel. Because there's a lot of assumptions people will make about me, and even me doing this video, that's never going to stop. People are never going to stop judging me. They're never going to stop thinking that I'm just some lazy person who just wants a bunch of free time. But for those of you who will actually listen to me, let me explain some things. So, a year ago, I was working at Starbucks. I didn't hate it, but I'd originally gotten the job at Starbucks because 4 years ago, I was working full-time in the cabinetry industry. I was really challenged, and I was earning money, and I lived with a girlfriend, and I had a home, and it just felt empty. Like, I was challenged, but I knew that I could do so much more, and that if I can figure out how to earn my own money and be my own boss, that I can make huge differences in people's lives. And I know that money is critical for that. Like, if you earn a lot of money, you can really change people's lives, especially living in a place like Nicaragua. Like, in the States, you could change somebody's life only so much for $1,000. In Nicaragua, man, $1,000 it's a lot of money. You could do a lot for somebody. But anyway, my point is that I know money is important, but I know that there's a variable that's more important, and that's time. 4 years ago, I was working like 60, 70-hour weeks, and there were projects and things that I was trying to do, but I did not have the time to work on them. I was spending all of my time fulfilling somebody else's dream. I knew that the single variable that would lead to the most money is me having every hour of every day to spend how I choose and on what I am interested in. Because ultimately, that is the deciding factor to whether I will figure stuff out. Because it's not a matter of if you can figure out how to earn money from home or if you can figure out how to be your own boss. It's a matter of, are you going to do it? There's so many different ways. It's just a matter of trying and trying and trying until you succeed. You're gonna fail. That's part of it. Like, you can't have success without failure. And to me, it's not even like, failure isn't even, the only way to fail is to never even fucking try. That is the worst thing that you can do. So my point, my obsession for the past 4 years of my life has been, how do I get free time? How do I live a life where I can spend every hour of every day doing what I think is the best thing for me to improve as an individual and earn the most money in the future? I knew that if I wanted to earn a bunch of money now, there's tons of ways I could have done that. I could have gone to college for 4 years and then got a nice cushy job, earned like $60,000, $70,000 a year. And I know that obviously you can earn more money than that, but I would be earning way more money than I'm earning now if I'd stayed in college, right? But what about 10 years from now? That wouldn't be true. I know that free time is the most important thing. Not only if you want to earn money, but also so that you can be happy and so that you can make a difference in the lives of the people that you love. Because when you have all day to spend doing what you feel is best, you are able to make such a difference in somebody's life. You are able to be so encouraging and so supportive because you have the time to be you. You have the time to do everything that makes you the best you that you can be. So that's why I'm obsessed with free time. I do want to earn money, but I believe that focusing on money in the short run will actually lead to less money in the future. Ultimately, the most important thing is freeing your time so that you can spend it, right? As long as you have ambition and motivation, because obviously if you have no free time, but anyway, that's a whole separate thing I could talk about. I'm not going to get too much into that right now. I talk a lot about free time. And it gives people the impression that I just like to kind of sit around and relax and watch TV or something and spend my free time that way. If you know me in person, I don't watch TV. I don't do something unless I feel that it has inherent value and it is challenging me and pushing me to grow or to learn something. Every task that I do has a specific purpose, and it may seem random and weird and crazy to other people, but the thing is, they don't ask me why. And that's hilarious to me because, like, I do things for reasons, and I exist in my life. I put myself in situations that I know are uncomfortable, but I know will make me the best and most interesting and talented person that I can be. Because it's not about willing yourself. It's not about like just forcing yourself to go through unpleasantness. It's about getting to know yourself and knowing what environment creates the best you. What environment puts you in a situation where you improve and thrive and are interested in life and living it and trying things and learning. That environment is the best thing for you. And you really have to, for me, it took a while to learn to step out of my comfort zone. And one of the reasons I started this YouTube channel, I knew I was going to go into debt bulk posting blindly. I knew I was going to owe money, and I knew it was likely that I might lose my eBay account. But I also knew that these are all temporary things. These are all things that I can overcome. And if I capture all of this on video, then I can give a wealth of information to people without those people having to take the risks. I knew that if I made some really risky but interesting business decisions and recorded all of it, I could start a YouTube channel about that. And I always wanted to start a YouTube channel because doing YouTube videos makes me feel alive. When I'm depressed, doing videos gives me purpose. I take comfort knowing that if I die tomorrow, I've made videos that can inspire people and can arm people with the information that they need to change their lives. And yeah, I haven't shown people how to get rich, but I've shown people the mentality. Because I think that is the second thing that is most important. There's free time and your mentality. If you change the way your mind works, if you refuse to acknowledge negative thoughts and doubt, and you just move forward and you are positive and you always find a reason to be cheerful and to believe in people, everything else just with time just falls into place. The way humans work, we are just these entities that create patterns over and over and over again. So you become what you expose yourself to. So I've made a point to expose myself to as much positive thinking, even to the point of being ignorant. I know that the world is a shitty place for a lot of people. I don't think that there's more good people than bad people out there. But I know that if I live my life as if humans are good, caring, kind creatures, that will increase the chance that that becomes true. I know that it's all about your mentality. You change the way that you think, you change the way that you live. So that's why, as I do more videos and talk to you guys about what's happening with my eBay account, I know you guys might think, oh, Jack doesn't give a crap, he doesn't care. Like, you gotta understand, this is all part of a really long-term plan. I knew I was getting into some heavy, intense stuff, but I also knew that there was nothing in life that would shape me into figuring out what to do. Then nothing does that better than putting myself in a situation where I don't have a choice, where I have to learn to be positive because I cannot afford to give up. Because that is what people need. They need to see people who are like that, who are relentlessly enthusiastic and cheerful and move forward no matter what, and are not fazed by obstacles that seem like the end of the world, that seem like, horrible things. And ultimately, like, say that I lose my eBay account. The reason that I started eBay was because I wanted to be free. I wanted to have the free time to pursue whatever it is that I'm interested in. That was my goal. Yeah, I know some of you are like, oh, Jack, you're full of shit. You haven't earned much money, yada, yada. Look, my point has never been to earn a lot of money. My point has always been to establish free time, because that is what really leads to money. I now have a life where even without my eBay business, I have plenty of money to live. I have enough money to buy groceries every day and cook food, which is what I love. I have enough money to work on little projects like making chili powder and kimchi and gordita, and I have all this without having a day job. This is enough from income from YouTube, affiliate links, the course, and support from my mother. I have accomplished the lifestyle that I dreamed about for most of my life. And it's true that, yeah, I'm not rich, but that doesn't matter, because in the future I will be. Because you get what you want by changing the way that you live your life. If you change your lifestyle, that lifestyle creates the person you become in the future. I now have a life where I get to pick exactly how I spend every hour of every day. And if I lost one eBay account to accomplish that, that's so worth it to me. Like, for years I wanted to do YouTube work, but I didn't believe in myself. I didn't think that people would listen to me. I didn't think that I could find stuff to make videos about. My reality now is that I'm a YouTuber. I have people listen when I talk in videos. Not everybody, but there's people who actually give a fuck about me. And I get to do YouTube videos about whatever it is that I'm interested in. And that's always been my focus. Like, I'm not trying to make a huge dropshipping channel. I'm trying to make a YouTube channel about my life and what I'm doing so that I can show you guys that shit is possible and also how to do it. But most of the time, it really is just to motivate people. And it's not to be like, oh, look at me, look at this, look at what I have. It's to show you the hard parts. It's to show you that no matter what, you just keep going and everything will work out. You just have to believe that it will, right? And I may not have much money, but I have the life of my dreams. And it's going to be amazing seeing what happens now that I have that life. All right, guys. Catch you next time. Ciao.